loss. That's a loss, but we'll just continue from where we are. I'm not going to start again. So the algorithm number 3, Daktari. Hello? Daktari, are you there? Yes, the algorithm number 3 is what we call the lazy subject teacher algorithm.
Yes.
Yes. The third algorithm is what we call the lazy subject teacher algorithm. Sasa huyu mwalimu ni yule mwalimu amalizange syllabus. Huyu lazy subject teacher ni yule mwalimu amalizange syllabus. Tuko pamoja? Sasa kama kitabu iko na 20 chapters, huyu mwalimu akijaribu anaweza wacha on the 13th chapter. So what we are asking is this, is very simple. We are asking the publishers that if the teacher cannot be able to complete the syllabus in a book of 20 chapters, is only able to manage 13. 7 chapters are left, just in one subject. In 10 subjects is 70 chapters. In one class, what about in 4 classes? Those are a lot of. Why should we charge the parent for what the service that the parent is not going to use? So this has led to an innovation, my intellectual property, that we are calling the dynamic digital textbook. I wanted to write, but this thing is not allowing me to write. Let me see. Oh, it's not allowing me to write. Yeah, dynamic digital textbook. Sasa hii kitabu, I'm the first person to use this concept. It's not even available on the web. Even America is the most advanced country. We don't have this kind of book. So in this book, we are saying that we don't want parents to pay for the service that is not gonna use. So we are proposing that the publishers should sell books chapter by chapter. Mwanafunzi auziwe chapter moja, akimaliza aonyesha evidence that amemaliza, akuja anunue ingine, hivyo. Ndio mwalimu akifikisha 13 chapters, hizi 7 chapters mtoto asilipishiwe, so that we reduce the cost of textbooks. Now I'm going to use artificial intelligence and machine learning in this kind of textbook, and it's going to reduce the cost of textbook from 2,000 shillings per textbook to 100 shillings per textbook. Tuko pamoja, Daktari? And you know you are an author, you are wondering, I'm going to explain further. Nah, whether it's going to benefit you or not. It's going to benefit you big time, more than what you are benefiting right now. Now, then this book, if it is for the KCSE, for national exam, CBC curriculum, we want to sell these chapters with a teacher. Come at chapter, can you give me a topic in Fasihi? Or a topic in Swahili? A topic in Swahili that's being taught in, huh? Mchuzi wa? Hello, I didn't get you.
Uchambuzi wa husika katika riwaya.
Sema tena.
Uchambuzi wa husika.
Uchambuzi wa?
Wahusika.
Wahusika, hiyo ni topic, right? Chapter. Yes. Sasa uchambuzi wahusika, hiyo ni chapter in your book, which has got several chapters. Sasa hiyo chapter tunataka kurecruit walimu, ndio mwanafunzi akinunua hiyo chapter inakuja na mwalimu.
Na mwalimu.
Inakuja na mwalimu akufundisha hiyo chapter. Unaona vile watu wananunuanga vitabu? Ukinunua kitabu inakuja na mwalimu yake. A digital teacher online, chapter by chapter. Now, this is the thing now. Let me go to another page. I don't like my screen the way, yeah. Let me now go to another section. Now look here. I'm going to combine algorithm number 1. Let me call it A1. That means algorithm number 1. That one for pastors with algorithm number 2. And raise billions and billions of shillings, just like the televangelist pastors. And when I raise these billions and billions of shillings, there are actors that are going to be in my MOU, like Kenyatta University, like the department, like the schools that have adopted throughout the country. What I'm going to do with this money, we're going to share it equally with the people in charge. So when we share, I want, before the schools, adopted schools, uses the money on anything else, they digitize their schools. I want them to become digital schools where they can offer a curriculum that is being offered traditionally, but we have a second group of students that we call digital learners. So a student from your village at the coast can enroll at Maseno National School, but as a digital learner. Why is this important? This is important because it's going to reduce the cost of high school education. It's going to reduce the shortages of teachers in the country. One teacher can teach in 10,000 schools or in 1,000 schools. Na ni mwalimu moja tu. Alafu, another thing, the world is becoming digital. Most companies need remote workers. As a student goes through high school from grade 11 to grade 12, by the time amemaliza grade 12, he or she is very ready to work remotely. To work remotely for companies in America, for companies in Australia. And kazi yetu sasa ni kutafuta hizi companies and outsource these jobs to our graduates of our program in Kenya. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll raise a lot of money through that initiative, and I'll give you an example. And also, so here, look here, we are in a mission to recruit 10 million students on our system within the first 1 year of operation. Tunaanza January, and by December, with my able engineer here, we'll be able to recruit 10 million students. Now, let's hear about, look here, Babusa. If you are teaching Swahili ama Fasihi, and we give you access to our database, which has got 10 million students, and your class is only able to attract 1 million students, because we're going to have 10 million that are accessible to the internet. So your class only attracts 1 million. And these 1 million, where are they coming from? We get schools that have got a population of 1,000 students. And out of those 1,000 students, we get 50 of them in a class. So one school is 50, they can be 100, they can be 150, they can be 200, logging into your class. So let's say we have 100. And then with the 100 students per school, or if we get 100 students per school, and we get 10,000 schools logging into your class using our technology, this alone will be 1 million. 1 million students. This is how you get 1 million students. Now, if we charge these students for your class for 1 hour, just 50 shillings per hour, that's very cheap. But we don't even want to charge 50 shillings per hour. Let us charge 20 shillings per hour. How much will be that money? That money will be 20 shillings by 1 million students. That will be 20 million. Now, Babusa, you are a professor at the university. And you work for very long, you are a senior lecturer. Does the university pay you 20 million in an hour?
No.
This is the algorithm that I studied in the past. I see you are laughing because you are getting my point. This is what those televangelists are earning per hour.
This is a very good deal.
Yeah, this is a very good deal.
Oh,
so
okay.
Because you are part of the deal, wewe lazima tukupatia darasa. Lazima tukupatia darasa ya CBC. We're going to train you, and we will lazima tukupatia darasa ya CBC. So when you teach, it is very unfair for us to pay you like the university. What we are going to do, my engineer Rose Deborah Pio here is going to develop a system that's going to pay you a base salary of 3,000 per hour. And Fasi has got 4 hours per week. This is going to be 12,000 per week. So in 4 weeks, this gives you 48,000. In addition to, and you work only for 4 hours a week, which you can be 1 hour a day for 4 days, or can be 4 hours in a weekend. 48,000 per month. But look here, this is still not a fair deal. This is not a fair deal for you because you are generating 20 million. Sasa, your pay will be computed using an algorithm like that one of Uber. You see, when an Uber passenger gets into a car, Uber car, hello? So the passenger pays, and at the end of the trip, the Uber takes his money, the driver, the owner of the car takes his money, all right? So that's the algorithm we'll be using. When you start teaching at the beginning of the class, by the time you end, pesa iko kwa mfuko. Pesa iko kwa mfuko, hakuna mambo ya kuongojea. And that algorithm is going to pay using the base pay, which is 3,000, plus the number of students you have in that class, which is 1 million, plus the number of schools you are teaching in, which is 10,000, plus the review. If they give you 5 out of 5, you get 100%. If they give 4 out of 5, you get 50%. So that when you go to class, you adjust your lesson so that you attract the majority of the students like that. Now, with that algorithm, you will end up earning like 100,000 Kenya shillings per hour. So in 4 hours, when you teach for us, you'll be going away with 400,000. That is just one. I don't want to explain the one on dynamic digital textbook. And my innovation has 10 income generating projects like this. So when we raise this kind of money, the people who are giving us the money, they are Kenyans, they are hustlers. Some of them can even afford to take their students in a decent school, cannot afford even a meal. So the law of common sense, which is not there in Kenya, that's why pastors are misusing the public, states that in America you can't do what the pastors in Kenya are doing. If you do, you will rot in jail. They will take you to jail. So, and because I'm an American, I can't do that. They will arrest me. So when we raise 20 million, in 1 hour using this innovation, what will happen is this. I have Babusa there, which I'm going to be, our algorithm will pay 100,000 per hour because you are teaching in 10,000 schools and you have 1 million students. And to the parent is a good deal because we are only charging 20 shillings per hour. 20 shillings is not a lot of money. Anybody can afford 20 shillings. Or are there Kenyans with students in high school who cannot afford 20 shillings?
Can afford.
Yes. So to the parent, yes, to the schools, we're gonna build digitize their schools, buy computers, hire for them, train for them, teachers to become digital educators, train their students to become digital learners, and at the end of it, wale wamefanya vizuri, tunawapatia scholarship ya kuenda kusoma university, hata wakitaka kukuja kusoma ng'ambo, because money will not be a problem. So there'll be a revenue sharing formula like that. Now we bring in another factor, like your department through the university, they help us roll out this thing quickly using their system, using their network. Au pia tutawapatia pesa. There'll be a revenue sharing formula. We can give them, let's say, the schools, we give them like 25% because there are many. The department, we can just give you 1%. Or even 2%. I'm just saying, for example, when we take 1% from 20 million in 1 day, what we are going, the department is going to get is 0.2 million every day. Now, if you work for 200 days in a year, this is what the department is going to get. 200 days in a year. Let me put it 300 days in a year. The department is going to get just from this 60 million. Every year. Now, Mr. Babusa and your department, the way you know it, if they have an income generating project that gives them 60 million in a year, is that not a good project?
It's a very good
Babusa?
project, yes.
Yes, and it might not be 60 million, it might be 6 billion. It might be 6 billion.
Oh.
You get my point?
Yes.
Yes, so this is just one of the initiative, and I have 10 of them. Now, Dr. Babusa,
10.
now allow me to get this out of my screen. I've already made my point. I don't need to go to the other points. So let me take you to my website very quickly.
Okay.
Are you still able to see my screen?
Yeah.
So in my website, you just go say www, and my website, by the way, has been developed by engineer Rose Debra.
Oh, the other one.
.org. So
okay.
you come here, you go to my website, and Dr. Babusa, I want you to read. What can you see? Can you read for me what you can see?
Kiswate. Oh, not yet loaded. It's loading. Eh?
Yeah, it's loading, and I want you to read. Don't read from the tabs. I want you to read from the literature. Yeah.
Oh. Kiswate digital register. Oh.
Can you read, Dr. Babusa, what you can see?
It's still loading.
It's still loading.
We'll wait. Your tablet, Rose Debra, you need a tablet with a faster memory.
Yes, let's load digital schools and digital villages.
What is smart ID technology? Yes, so as Africans, diaspora, we are not very happy about the superpowers because we are in data revolution era and the continent of Africa has been left out. So that is why we have decided to take a deliberate move to come back to Africa and start initiatives that can empower Africa to join the data revolution era. And because charity begins at home, we are starting with Kenya. Hello, Bwana Babusa, is that clear? Yeah, so when you read the literature here, it's supposed to be updated. You read the literature here, it says Kenya country in the East Coast. You will read this during your own free time and see. So this is how the schools will look like. We are using dummy data right now, but once we start onboarding schools, you go to dashboard, you'll be seeing how many schools have enrolled. And I've given firm instruction to my engineer that after 1 year, if I don't get 10 million students here under active students, she will be fired. I need 10 million students here. 1 year from January 3rd, 10 million students from grade 7 to 12. So this is my biography. Of course, for you to come to my project, you should know the type of person I am. And I've done a biography. My biography has been played at the UN, I've been played at the MasterCard Foundation, different places, and is now being translated in over 100 languages worldwide so that everybody can get what I'm saying. Not using my money, but using money donated by my development partners. I don't know what the development partners have seen in my biography or in my speeches to make them, to translate them so that everybody, the language does not act as a barrier. So my biography is just 4 minutes. And my media team has done a very good job. It's just 4 minutes. 4 minutes is not a lot of time. I want to play it for you, Dr. Babusa, so that you see what we are talking about. Are you able to hear?
That's the life story of Mr. Pius Odhiambo.
Dr. Babusa, were you able to hear the sound?
Yes.
Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Are you seeing my queens on the screen?
I can see you with a bunch of firewood on your shoulder.
Yes. So when I start playing, now playing, I let me know when you see 2 ladies in Kiswate branded t-shirts.
Okay.
Are you able to see them?
They're here, they are.
Oh, do you know them? Are you able to recognize them?
Your engineer is here.
Yes, my engineer. Which one is my engineer? The first one or the second one? The one in glasses or the one with the, no, both of them are in glasses, which is the other way to
No,
identify. The taller one or the short one?
The taller one.
Good, you are able to identify my engineer. That's my engineer with you right there. Live, you are with me live there. Usimwache aende kabla mjapiga picha kwa bana ya department, alafu uweke kwa Facebook. You have a lot of network. People in your network, there are so many people. Then, so that is my engineer right there. Is trained through apprenticeship. She's a journalist through training on the job, courtesy of Kiswahili Tekelezi. And this other one is a second year student, a third year student at the School of Medicine. She's taking Bachelor of Medicine in Bachelor of Pharmacy. And her name is Michelle Ouma. And Michelle Ouma is a graduate of Equity Wings to Fly. She's an A graduate, A material. And she was position 86 in the whole country when she did her KCSE. When she did her KCSE 2-3 years ago, and she are also the beneficiaries of Kiswahili Scholarship Fund. So what we did with Kiswahili Scholarship Fund, Daktari, is that when the students who perform very well, 400 and above, we go lobby for them so that they get scholarship with other organizations in Kenya. So this one we lobbied and go to Equity Wings to Fly. Those who cannot ever get those ones, we pay for them ourselves. So she did not disappoint. She scored an A of 83 out of 84. So right now she's at Kenyatta University.
Wow.
So we also trained her to be a journalist so that she can get some little money for day-to-day upkeep, so that she does not go without food. So, and she brought her friends, which are also students in her class, and those ones are just like her. Wings of the same feathers fly. Now, this one, this group in KU, the pharmacy students, if I ask them that, Michelle, I need you to design for me a bomb, Dr. Babusa has messed me up, and I want the residence for Dr. Babusa to be brought down within 5 minutes from now. They will make that bomb. What am I trying to say? That they are talented and gifted students. They are not ordinary students that you meet on the street.
Yes.
So I've been able to mentor them. You can mentor them to become anything. But with me, we are mentoring, at Kiswahili, we are mentoring them to add value to humanity, not to subtract value. Like terrorists mentor people, radicalize people to subtract value from people, from community, from people. But once we are adding value. Now, they are the people that are going to manage the data center that I'm gonna start near Kenyatta University. They are like my managers for the data center, and they are not computer science grad students. They are not data science students. I'm gonna train them from scratch, and when I'm training them, I'm gonna pay them a salary so that they don't go hungry. They dress nicely. Now they are engineers. They are the Kiswahili brand. Everybody sees them as Kiswahili. So I'm gonna give them some just small stipend, so that when they are in school, they can eat well, they can dress well, they can attend classes without any worry. Yes. So, and I want you go brief the university. You go brief the university what their alumni is doing, and how the impact, how this is impacting communities, not only around Kenya, but now around Africa. So let's go, Dr. Babusa. It's only 4 minutes. It's not a lot of minutes. And they designed this themselves. I'm not the one who did this.
We present the life story of Mr. Pius Odhiambo, highlighting his vision, innovation, and dedication to transforming education. We cover how his work has shaped the organization's success and continue to inspire many. Our reporter Kingsley Olwoko with the details.
One more time. One more time. Pius Odhiambo is an award-winning data scientist consultant based in the Washington, D.C., USA. He is also a recognized philanthropist whose impactful contributions have earned him a spot in the McQueen's Who is Who in America.
I was born, raised, and received my early education in Western Kenya, in the east coast of Africa. I've changed my profession 4 times. I started working as a granarist stroke papyrus craftsman, a trade I inherited from my late grandfather. Later, after receiving my high school education, I got a job in the hotel industry in Nairobi, courtesy of my cousin who adopted me and trained me as a cook. I had to abandon this trade halfway when I was admitted to Kenyatta University to train as a physics teacher. A couple of years ago, I left teaching and started working as a data engineer. Very soon, I will be retiring peacefully to start working as a social entrepreneur. Social entrepreneurship is an approach by individuals, groups, startup companies, or entrepreneurs in which they develop, fund, and implement solutions to social, cultural, or environmental issues.
Born and raised in a humble family in rural Kenya, his inspiring journey is a testament to remarkable perseverance and commitment. Raised in post-independence Kenya, Pius experienced profound adversity, walking barefoot to school, living in a grass-thatched house, studying mathematics seated on stones beneath trees, attending classes in cow dung smeared classrooms, and drinking water from open streams and rivers. After relocating to Nairobi for his first job in a restaurant, he pursued higher education at the Kenyatta University, where he encountered a computer for the first time, earning a bachelor degree. Before moving to the US, he served as a high school teacher of mathematics and physics.
We met at KDA High School, where the principal and the teacher was the head of the physics department.
Pius further honed his expertise at renowned institutions globally in Kenya at the Luero Primary School, the St. Mary's Ukwala High School, and at the Kenyatta University.
I'm called Frederick Amony Okwako. I taught Pius Udhiambo Yugi as one of my pupils, and he was my index number one. I was a class teacher during that time.
In 1991 to 1994, he attended St. Mary's Ukwala High School, Ukwala in Kenya.
Yes, I know him because he was a student in the school where I taught until the last moment. I moved in 94. That's when I knew Pius Udhiambo.
At the United States of America, University of Maryland Global Campus, George Washington University, the University of Texas at Austin, and the Bowie State University. He is a member of the Alpha Phi and was honored by the institution in recognition of his outstanding academic achievements. As founder of the Kiswati Scholarship Fund at kiswati.org, Director General of the Blue Nile Analytica, and the creator of the Kiswati Digital Academy, Pius drives transformative change in education and data science. His mission is to disrupt the educational status quo in Kenya by leveraging artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. He aims to make quality basic education accessible and affordable through technology while empowering teachers to thrive in a digital era. As Pius states, and I quote, "We cannot have learners outpacing teachers digitally within the school ecosystem. This must change. I envision a future filled with qualified digital educators." End of quote. Pius resides in Washington, D.C., in the United States of America with his family and is a member of the Life Source Church for All Nations in College Park, Maryland, USA.
So, Dr. Babusa.
Presents the life story of Mr. Pius Udhiambo.
Hello, Dr. Babusa. That is the work of my media team. And they're not professional trained journalists. They have been taught, they have taught self-taught on the, like apprentice on the job. Now, let's move to the second video, which is 3 minutes, and they're available on my website. So this video now, I want you to pay very good attention because this is what we'll use to explain to the department and explain to the university so that they get the concept of what I'm doing and the impact of what this is going to bring not only to Kenya, but the whole of the continent of Africa. In America here, they have nicknamed me on the street, my peers and the people I hang out with, they have nicknamed me the Zuckerberg of Africa. You know this man called Zuckerberg?
Yes, they honor.
Yeah, they are equating my innovation to Facebook. So there's a time I was making presentation, And some people were equating my innovation to the Safaricom of Kenya, and I felt very bad because the innovation I'm talking about cannot be compared to Safaricom. It can only be compared to companies like Facebook, Instagram, etc., stuff like that when we are done. Okay, let's go. These 3 minutes, these have been played at the UN, these are played at MasterCard Foundation, and I have a group of people here who are translating this in over 100 ethnic languages around the world. So, especially those countries where there's no data revolution, they are yet to join the data revolution era. Remember, we are no longer in the industrial revolution. We are no longer in the information superhighway revolution. We are now in a revolution called data revolution era. And another revolution is coming up soon. And this revolution is being championed by the Americans, and they are saying that there are over 1 million planets in the world, not 9 planets the way we were taught in school. Around 1 year ago, I had the privilege to visit one of the organizations here. I don't want to mention it's public because it's top secret and highly classified. And I had the privilege to interact with the researchers of that organization. They have sent objects to the universe, and what they are doing, they have discovered other planets that can support life. So the next thing is they're going to transfer human beings from the Earth to those planets so that we can address the thing, what is called overpopulation on Earth. And what will happen now, when that happens, the value of land will go down. Those very expensive land in city centers, in towns, and whatever, they will no longer have value. They were saying this will happen as early as 50 years from now. That's what they're telling us. So that's the next revolution coming up. But currently, we are in the data revolution era. But Africa has not started. That is what has annoyed us and have forced us to come back to Africa and carry out what we call sensitization. And the best way to do this is through the universities, through the schools, is through the young people. So we are out to carry out what is called Africa Renaissance. Not in the negative way, but in the positive way. So let's go. Dr. Babusa, are you ready?
Yes.
Can you hear? Dr. Babusa, can you see the video on screen?
Yes.
Are you able to hear the sound? Let me play it a little bit.
Digital Academy founded by...
Are you able to hear the sound? You can hear?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll share with you the video. Let me play. I'll share with you the video, but they're there on my website.
Academy founded by Babusa is a groundbreaking digital platform aimed at fostering the African Renaissance in the education sector, specifically tailored for Kenya. The Academy addresses critical challenges in the implementation of the competency-based curriculum CBC for grades 7 through 12 in both junior and secondary schools. Key issues it seeks to resolve include 1. Access to educational materials. Many students lack textbooks in certain thematic areas, and where available, these resources are often prohibitively expensive. School calendar disruptions. Unforeseen events such as illnesses, pandemics, for example, the COVID-19, school strikes, and natural disasters like floods frequently disrupt the academic calendar. 3. Data-driven decision-making. There is a notable absence of reliable online attendance and learning data, which is crucial for informed decision-making in curriculum implementation. Pius Odhiambo, the visionary behind Kiswate, is a trained science teacher and an award-winning data scientist, a philanthropist based in the Washington, D.C., United States of America. His contributions have earned him a place on the Marquis Who Is in America, highlighting his international recognition and impact.
Very soon, I will be retiring peacefully to start working as a social entrepreneur. Social entrepreneurship is an approach by individuals, groups, startup companies, or entrepreneurs in which they develop, fund, and implement solutions to social, cultural, or environmental issues.
The Kiswate Digital Academy is structured around 3 core components: digital library, This will provide students and teachers with access to a vast array of digital textbooks and educational resources online, ensuring that learning materials are both accessible and affordable. 2. Learning Management System (LMS). This system will enable teachers to conduct remote lessons and allows principals to recruit emergency or substitute teachers from a distance. It will also facilitate continuous learning for students regardless of physical location. 3. Scholarship System. This component will offer financial support to deserving students, ensuring that economic barriers do not hinder access to quality education. By leveraging these components, Kiswati Digital Academy aims to create a resilient and flexible educational environment. Students will have uninterrupted access to digital textbooks and teachers, while educators will be equipped with the tools needed for effective remote teaching. This initiative not only addresses immediate educational challenges, but also lays the foundation for a more robust and adaptable education system in Kenya, capable of withstanding future disruptions and fostering long-term academic success.
Okay, that is that. So, Dr. Babusa,
Yes.
hello?
Yes.
Yeah, those two videos now gives you
I'm
an
here.
idea, huh? Gives you an idea
Yes.
of what I'm trying to do. So right now, I want you to allow me to share with you one of the products that we have that we want to tailor
Yes.
for the CBE. So you see here called Generate Lesson Plan.
Mhm.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, you click on this.
Generate
You click
lesson
on this.
plan.
Yes, create lesson plan. Are you able to see the next
Mhm.
screen?
Yes.
Okay, you select grade level. I used to like grade 10. And then region, we're gonna select Maryland. When we are done with our app, this one here, we change them to countries. It will be Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Burundi, Rwanda, and that will represent the education system. So right now we are using this one because ours is not ready. So duration 60 minutes. And then, Dr. Babusa, I used to like mathematics when I was in high school, so I'll put maths. And one of the topics I used to like is called linear inequalities. And a lot of students used to struggle on this, linear inequalities. So it takes a teacher 30 minutes to write a lesson plan. And that's a teacher with 16 lessons in a week. It will take a teacher 480 minutes to write a lesson plan for all the lessons in a week. You divide by 60 minutes, those are 8 hours. So teachers spend 8 hours writing lesson plans, another 8 hours setting tests, homework, and grading, and then another maybe 8 hours generating the marking scheme for those homework. Now, our artificial intelligence empowered tool allows such a teacher to just generate, and you're gonna time. I want you to time how much time will you use to generate what teachers use 8 hours in a week to do. So let's go generate lesson plan. I just click here. We are using an AI. Oh, where's, I don't know what okay, we're using an AI, just bring it here, go generate, boom, it is generating. And Dr. Babusa, usually when it's generating, I usually sing for it a song that I was taught by my grandmother before she died in 1986. Boom, do you see my lesson plan?
Yes.
How many minutes, seconds? How many seconds have I used?
Like 10.
10 seconds. Now let's go on. Then you come here, written. Do you see this written more options? Dr. Babusa, are you there?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, you click more options. Then you come and say create worksheet and answer key. Worksheet is like homework for students. Answer key is like marking scheme. So you click, boom, it's generating. I usually sing for it, but today I will not sing because you are around and you don't understand my mother tongue, my grandmother's language. Boom, 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 boom. Lakini wale wanafunzi wa Babusa TV nataka wakuje waimbe, na wakimaliza kuimba mimi nawapatia scholarship.
That would be a very good
Hata niko na function dhika on September 4. Kama unaweza waleta waimbe huko hizo Babusa TV live, mimi natawapatia scholarship. Sasa hii this is the homework. Solve the following linear inequalities. That's the homework, and that's the homework now. And then we have the marking scheme here. This is the marking scheme, and we are going to develop another button, Dr. Babusa. Look here. You see, we have a button for lesson plan. We have a button for worksheet, which is homework. We have a button for answer key. So we're going to develop a fourth button, which means grading. The teachers will not need to spend time grading. It will be graded automatically by the AI. Now, Babusa, tell me,
so the
how
teacher
many
will
days have I used to generate a lesson plan, set homework, and get the answer keys all together? How many minutes?
less than a minute.
Huh?
Yeah.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute. Let me put at 1 minute. Now, 1 minute for one lesson. For 16 lessons, those are 16 minutes. Now, 16 minutes, you divide into hours by 60. You realize that that one is less than half an hour. Wacha tumpatie to half an hour. So the teachers used to do 8 hours. But now with our innovation,
very true,
which we are going to tailor for the CBC, it's going to be half an hour. So the question to you, Dr. Babusa, having been a trained teacher, what will the teachers do with the extra hour, 7.5 hours? Because the innovation, the tool has given them extra 7 hours on their fingers. They don't know, they don't have anything to do with those hours. So we don't want teachers to go and do border riding business. We don't want teachers to start shopkeeping business. We want teachers using my technology that we have developed with my software engineer here, with the Kenyan students in public universities, to go pick up teaching positions in additional schools. If it's a TSC employed teacher teaching in school A, we want that teacher, because he has got a lot of time now because of this innovation, to go to school B and school C and teach. And when the teacher is doing this, we are reducing teacher shortages, because one teacher using this approach will be able to teach workload equivalent to 3 teachers, leave alone the other one. And where this school is situated, one school in Mombasa, one school in Nairobi, but the teacher is in Nyeri. Why is this possible? Courtesy of our technology. Zoom is good, but Zoom can only accept up to 10,000. We are coming up with a technology which Zoom is going to be a primitive form that is going to accommodate around 1 million people to log in at the same time. Now, when 1 million people log at the same time, and we charge these students 10 shillings per hour, it's going to be 10 million, and the teacher is generating 10 million for the initiative. I can't pay the teacher 100, I can't pay the teacher 50,000 or 80,000 a month. I'll pay the teacher using an algorithm. I'm going to pay the teacher using an algorithm. Now, when this thing comes to fruition, what about my engineer? I can't pay my engineer 100,000. I can't pay my engineer 35,000 a month. I'm going to pay my engineer using an algorithm that we're going to develop together. If Dr. Babusa, after listening to me, he makes a decision, not coerced, willingly, to come and join my team. And when these things start generating money, I want to pay Dr. Babusa. I will not pay you like the way the university is paying you. I'll pay you using an algorithm, and you might end up earning the pay that the university is going to give you in a month, just in 1 week. So that is that, Dr. Babusa. That's the information I had for you. What you do with that information is up to you. It's not my problem.
Website and watch more videos.
Yeah, so now,
have more,
and one more thing, how do we send this? to the students or to the parent. You say save as a PDF. It goes to your download folder. This is right here. Then you go to your download folder here.
Okay.
You check your download folder. There it is, lesson plan, mathematics, 10th grade, this one. And now how do I send it to Babusa? That one, I use email, but since Babusa is on WhatsApp, and I have WhatsApp here, I just come here. I look for Babusa. And Babusa, now you are representing a WhatsApp group with maybe over 300 students all over the country learning or teachers. So I just come here and post this on that group. This is the download folder, and then this is the lesson plan, and then I click that, and they say, boom! Dr. Babusa, please confirm if you have received my lesson plan, mark sheet, and answer key for a question, a topic called linear inequalities. Have you received it?
I'm opening my WhatsApp. Just
Okay,
a
okay,
second.
I'll give you time.
Yeah, it's here.
Yes, so Dr.
It's
Babusa,
here. I received it.
I think I've made my point, and I say we have 10 of such initiatives. I've made my point. I just want you now to put on your video, your photo, and it's pointless for me to give you a lecture of 1 hour without asking you to say something or to react. And the main reason, put on your video, please. The main reason for asking my engineer, and she was from work, she was from Dhika. She was on her way to Kajiado, that's where she lives. And I stopped her along the way and I said, you have to stop and go meet Dr. Babusa in person. We don't want this virtual. We want you to meet Dr. Babusa in person so that when I'm talking to him, you are there to witness. So we want you to say something. And before you say something, I want to give my engineer to say something, introduce herself. This video will go viral. It will be circulated among universities. And I want them to know who my engineer, digitization engineer is. So digitization engineer, please, in less than 2 minutes, please introduce yourself to our audience from the universities in Kenya.
My name is
Speak up, speak loudly, please.
University.
Speak loudly, speak loudly. We are not hearing you well.
My name is Rosebra Opio. I'm a software engineer, still a student, but I'm yet to graduate from the East Africa University, and at Kiswate, I'm a digitization engineer.
Okay, thank you. So, Dr. Babusa, I'll also introduce myself. Then you also introduce yourself. And after that, if you have anything to say, you will have to say it. So I'll introduce myself first. My name is Pius Odhiambo. I'm a data scientist, a teacher, and an internationally recognized philanthropist. I live, work, and study I'm originally from Western Kenya, and currently I live, work, and study in the United States. Right now, I'm talking to you from Washington, D.C. in the United States, and I'm meeting my friend here, Dr. Babusa. When I was a first year at the university, I think Dr. Babusa was at fourth year together with Dr. Olayo. And the reason why I'm meeting Dr. Babusa is I want him to go and pitch for me a presentation with the department so that we can sign a memorandum of understanding with the department to help us roll out this initiative in the Kenyan schools. Our initiative has got the potential to reduce teacher shortages for percentages between 35% to 50%. Now, our initiative has got the potential to introduce in Kenya what we call substitute teaching. Substitute teaching is a situation whereby when the teacher is absent from school due to unavoidable circumstances, the students are not left unattended. And because TSC does not have enough money to employ teachers, it will be a wild dream to expect TSC to employ substitute teachers. So we want to make it easy for them. We want to have this platform so that when the teacher is absent from school, the principal can just go online our platform and look for one digital teacher and let the students log in. They will help the students to do homework, things like that, so that we do not lose the learning hours. So another thing with our technology is that we are giving what we call a smart ID. Each student, we're going to give a smart ID. We call it Kiswahili Smart ID. This smart ID will be one point of access to multiple resources for the students, which include dynamic digital textbook, digital classroom, among others, digital teachers, among others. So, Dr. Babusa, that is basically what we want. And specifically, we want the KU to help us print 10 million smart IDs in 6 years. And then we want KU, because KU is known in the field of education as a powerhouse in Africa, we want KU to adopt our technology and also use it to teach in their curriculum, incorporate our technology so that it becomes part and parcel of the curriculum of the Bachelor of Education degree of Kenyatta University. And where we fall, although we are using AI, we are using machine learning, we are using ICT, which belongs to the Department of Computer Science and maybe the Department of Mathematics and also the Department of Statistics. But our department, our home department, is the Department of Communication and Technology, because the product, when it is packaged fully, we will be using technology to communicate or to carry out instruction to over 10 million students around Kenya. And our ambitious plan is, if it is successful in Kenya, we want Kenya to be an example to roll out this project in the continent of Africa. And when we are rolling out in the continent of Africa, you being a university professor, you can write a project proposal to be funded by the World Bank, to be funded by the AMF, funded by African Union, be funded by the United Nations, to be funded by MasterCard Foundation. They already know about what I'm doing. With the government of the United States, ETC. Okay, over to you, Dr. Babusa, please. What do you say about our request and you being our agent, you being our top diplomat at the university? Because when this thing started, you are the master of ceremony and you did it for free. So you deserve it. We are not favoring you because you had already done something before. 5 years ago, you had already worked. And because of your work, we are now getting a product. So I think it is in the best interest of everybody else that we just honor you and appreciate you by including you as a member of our team. Thank you very much, Dr. Babusa. Please take it away.
Thank you very much. This is a very, very, what can I say, noble project. And you see, the world right now is changing.
Yeah, can you tilt the camera, please, so that we can. Dr. Babusa, please, can you tilt the camera, please? Yes, like that. Let my engineer stay. Yeah, it's now good now. Yeah, please start again, because we want our audiences around the world, supporters around the world, to get what you are saying.
Okay. The world is changing.
And you are breaking.
Change with the change.
Dr. Babusa, you are breaking. I'll advise that you put off your video so that your sound is clear. Put off your video so that your sound is clear. We need to get what you are saying. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay. So what I meant is that the world right now is changing, and your noble is your project is a very noble project, which we need it with the changing times. Right now, if we don't change with the times, the change will change us. So the use of technology, and making the world education instruction like in a global world is a very innovative and futuristic idea, which we will, for me, I'm already in with that. Now I'll sit down with the department here and the chair, and then talk to them. And then after that, now we see where the collaboration comes in between you and KU, specifically the Department of Educational Communication and Technology. So asante sana for this. This is a very noble idea, and because right now the world is going towards technology, and if you don't go towards it, we'll be left behind, and you don't want to be left behind. Asante sana.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Babusa. So what we are going to do moving forward, I'm now going to write an email to the email address you gave me officially, and I'm going to CC my digitization engineer with you there. And when you organize for the meetings and I'm not available for those meetings, please feel free to work with my digitization engineer. He's just your neighbor there.
I'll invite him.
Okay, sawa sawa. So that is it. Allow me to end my presentation so that I can go and sleep for maybe 1 hour, because at 3:30 I have another meeting. Now, what time is it?
Here it's 1:30, but what is it there?
Here is 6:30 a.m. and I've not slept. I've not slept for the whole night, and I still have 2 more meetings coming up. Now, Rose Deborah, do you think you'll have enough time between now and 3:30 to move to your next destination, or you want to attend the next meeting from KU?
I think I have enough time if I leave now.
Okay, please make sure you log in at 3:30. I'm having the meeting with the principal of Kenyatta Secondary. Please forward the link to her right now. Do you have her number?
No.
I'm giving you her number right now. Forward her to the link right now and tell her the meeting starts at 3:30 and let her come with Mr. Mugo.
No.
Okay. So, Babusa, thank you very much. Please allow me to end the meeting. Dr. Babusa, I'm going to share you the link, the link for the recordings.
No.
Okay. And then expect the email in the next 15 to 30 minutes.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, bye. Engineer, please end the meeting.